She just finished a course of vancomycin and her vital signs are stable. She is doing well, Dr. Davidson. Her smear is normal and the CBC is totally stone cold normal.
I see. Has she had a bone marrow in the past?
No. Her counts have always been normal.
What's her reticulocyte count?
Totally normal.
What's her haptoglobin?
Normal. Everything is very, very normal.
What's her sedimentation rate?
It's normal. Everything is very, very normal.
In 1995 her MCV was 96. What is that all about?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Samhita, I think she needs a bone marrow biopsy.
But her blood counts are pristine.
This one time I saw a case where we marrowed this lady with normal blood counts with an MCV of 96 and guess what we found? Just guess.
I don't know. Normal trilineage hematopoiesis?
No. We found that her marrow was filled with scabies. Scabies, Samhita.
Scabies?
Yes. Do you want to miss scabies in this patient? Do you want this poor lady's neutrophils to eventually get ravaged by scabies? Did you ask her if she was a scabetic?
No.
Well, I suggest you go do it and then marrow her.
Antibiotics, I spaz out, people think I'm sorta like.
So I'll just say her thrombocytopenia is multifactorial. Okay, this is the last one. I really gotta run after this consult to catch my wife's dance recital.
That's fine. You know, lying her like this patient reminds me of the first deer I shot back in Arkansas in '82. Man, you should have seen it. I was with 4 good old boys, and they were all macho and shooting their mouths off. And then, boom, out of nowhere, this steer comes running out of the bushes. All the men crapped their panties, and there I was strapped to the 9 with my semi-automatic and sawed-off shotgun.
Dr. May's sick. Can we go over this guy's factor replacement plan?
Of course, just give him 75 units per kilogram every 12 hours. But this steer was coming right at me, and then boom. My first kill shot. Hit him square in the head. Nearly blew his head to pieces. Them good old boys just looked at me as if they'd seen a ghost. They had never seen a gun-totin' badass mama. Nearly knocked them out of their camouflage boots.
Dr. May's sick. I just have to. Can we just? I wanted to.
You can skin a deer 5 different ways. Did you know that? Now a coon, that's different. If you want to skin a coon, there is only one good way to do that. I mean, if you try to do it from the rear to the head, well then you're asking for trouble.
I don't really want to skin a coon. I just want to replace this guy's factor VIII.
Do you mind if I thump on you for a bit?
Thump on me?
Yes. Examine you.
Why do you need to examine me? I just had a CT of the chest, abdomen, and pelvis 3 days ago, followed by a whole-body PET scan, an ultrasound of my liver, a bone scan, and not to mention a brain MRI. I would think you have seen every part of me by now.
If I thump on you, I may bring out a sarcoma that has been hiding. Sarcomas are known to come out after trauma.
Dr. Grosh, I've never even had cancer before. Remember, it turned out to just be a lipoma, not a sarcoma. For some reason or another, you've held onto me as a patient for the last 5 years.
You need close follow-up. I should still see you monthly with CBCs every 2 weeks.
Okay, Dr. Grosh.
I see that you checked off nothing in your review of systems checklist. You had no symptoms at all.
No, I feel great.
No belly pain or fevers.
Nope.
No chills or rigors.
No. Well, actually, I did have one weird episode of feeling really cold and lightheaded the other night.
You did. Tell me everything right now. What were you doing when this happened?
Well, actually, Dr. Grosh, I'm kind of embarrassed to say.
Nonsense. I am your doctor. You must tell me everything, no matter how personal or painful.
I don't know.
What were you doing?
Well, I had just finished playing with my
Your electronic toy train village. It's okay, I have one too.
No, my pink vibrator.
Oh my god. You were probably transiently back to Remic from the introduction of Group B Streptococcus into your bloodstream.
I was thinking it was probably just a really good orgasm.
No, orgasms make you tired and sad, not lightheaded and shivery. I will need you to bring in your vibrator now. I will need to inspect it and culture it. I'm going to put you on an antibiotic for the time being.
Really?
Yes. This could be very serious. You must cease all masturbatory activity indefinitely for the time being. Do you understand?
Yes.
By the way, has your face always looked that strange?
Well, I've always looked like this. Nothing has changed. I put a new kind of makeup on.
I want to keep an eye on your face too. If it starts to change even more, I think we should biopsy it.
Really?
Yes. Now, run along and go get me your erotic stimulator, so I may examine it for microbes.
Bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad thing. Baby did a bad, bad. I might crack a grin. I ain't looking to hug you. Think about it. Nobody wants to die. There's rule to this game, son. I'm just a...
Thank you for coming to your end-of-year review.
It's been a tough year, Dr. Brennan, and I'm not looking forward to the new chemotherapy service this July.
Yeah. Cry me a river, Jason. You're a fellow and you're going to do as we say. End of story. By the way, why didn't you sign up for the Masters of Clinical Investigations?
I don't know how to say this. Well, actually, yes I do. I have no interest in research.
You don't?
No. I want to make bank, bro. I'm going to be snapping necks and writing checks in private practice.
Oh poppycock. You're in an academic village now, and you will learn to love research.
Dr. Brennan, I have to be honest with you. I've been super sad this year. I'm away from my family and my wife. I just feel so empty inside.
It could be your vitamin D level.
I'm just so sad.
Well, sadness is one thing, Jason, but what is more important is filling out your goals and objective sheet in a timely manner.
What do I do about my sadness?
You should quit your whining and get over it.
I just can't. I'm so sad I could kill someone with this chainsaw.
When I'm sad I run. Or I talk to David.
Can I talk to David?
No, but I do need you to do a VAHO presentation next year.
Can the VAHO presentation count as my grand rounds too?
No, but I'm signing you up to be on a committee.
What kind of committee?
I put you on the third committee.
The third committee?
Yes, treatment-related diarrhea committee. I've signed you up to be the scribe for that committee. I think you will get a lot out of it. What? There is no sighing in fellowship.
No. You are right. I think that writing about other people's diarrhea will be helpful for me too. Okay, is there anything else, Dr. Brennan?
Well, I also wanted to tell you that your lectures were good.
Gee, thanks, Dr. Brennan.
Everyone is good at something. Do what you're good at doing.
Thank you, Dr. Brennan, but what about my overwhelming sadness?
I'd love to talk with you about that, but David is picking me up at 5 for couples Taibo class. Toodles.
A boost, that's why I own the gun. This journey's too long, I'm looking for some answers. So much time stressing, I forget the questions. I fear no man, you don't want no problems, B. Eyes in the back of my head, you better not.